Продолжаем играть. Сын Kotar. Все по-прежнему. В прошлый раз остановились на том, что тут над кем-то жертвоприношение, короче, провели. Надо понять, кто это такой. Потому что он думал, что это его жена. Что за предмет? Да скорее забыли просто. Что такое? Ритуальный нож. Ага. Да, может быть. Так, что за атрибуты? Так, ну это было. Генри? Это священника, блядь, убили они, что ли? Пиздец. Твари. Это глюки, мужик, ты вообще нахуй долбоёб. Как он, у него вон кишки ему выпустили? Кто был главой? Ну, Хатур мертв.
How did you end up here? I followed you. You wanted the book, didn't you? It must be destroyed. You don't know what it is. I'm not destroying it. Not until I find my family.
Вот-вот.
Find Nermin and kill him. Destroy the book. Like I said, I've failed God, the town and its inhabitants. They are all in great danger now. You and Benedict, you must take my place and save them. The book is Jadwiga Masrak.
Чего это?
I'm saving only my wife and baby. I don't care about anyone else. You can't anymore. Shut up!
Что я не могу, блядь?
You said Jadwiga Masrak.
Что это такое?
A witch that died a long time ago. The book is made of her body parts. Jadwiga is the book.
Нихуя.
The words inside are hers, influenced by Kasag and the Utaloks of Akhrizat, the demon kings. You understand now?
Нет, не
You
понимаю.
must kill Nermin and destroy the book to prevent the witch fulfilling the prophecy of Kasag. If you fail, the new king of the Sabarans, Jadwiga's son, will bring terror, more agony and death to the town.
Сын, это Нервин?
Son of Jadwiga. There are things we don't understand, but I do know Nermin is her son, evil in its purest form. You're losing it, Father. I saw him. There's nothing ethereal in that man. He takes possession of human bodies, but that doesn't make him human.
Что за бред? Мне все-таки кажется, что здесь нет никаких сверхъестественных вещей.
Where should I look? If I find him, I'll find Victoria. If only I knew, I wouldn't be here now. You know everything, Father. Always telling people what they should do and how to behave. I don't. But there is a man who might.
Кто?
Speak up, quickly. Yakov Brenger.
О, мне же надо его найти там.
Where he is. Who is that man?
Будешь священник.
He was the priest before my time.
А где его искать-то, интересно?
Why would he know where to find Nerman? Yakov wanted to obliterate Jadwiga, and for that to happen, he needed to find Nermin and destroy the book.
Ну, все же логично. Так, запись идет.
Speaking nonsense. Where is Nerman now? He always had this fixed belief that Nermin is where the book is, and the book always ends up in the same place. Where? Inside the mountain, where the ancient settlement of the Sabarans hides. I was
А нельзя за ними просто проследить и найти?
You are lying to me, Father.
Да нахуй ему врать-то, блядь.
If only I had a chance. My whole life I was searching for it. I failed God. Tell me where he is. Your only chance is to have faith in that ground plan Benedict holds. The Maroff Asylum. The X mark on the plan.
Ты не хотел бы ему там помочь, я не знаю, как-нибудь, там кровь остановить? Текан, блядь.
Tell me. How appropriate. Well, then, it is time for you to go. Father?
Да, конечно, давай
I'm taking
попытаемся.
you to town.
Только в смысле попытаться? Он уже мертв, нет?
But cold.
В смысле? Я его же спасти нажал, алё!
Rising. Doom is upon us.
You can't trust your own brain anymore. So why would anyone else trust you? I told you all. No.
Подожди, что за бред? Я же нажал, блядь, спасти его, нет разве?
The truth is,
Подожди, блядь, я не понимаю. Давай я его не буду подбирать.
How? Who? Like? I'm. You.
Что за бред?
Where?
Почему он его не спас? Он его, блядь, зарезал нахуй. Он придурок.
Tell me the but how
Попытаться его спасти.
town. But cold and stiff. Utaloks are rising.
Нахуй он его убивает, я не понимаю.
you can't trust your own brain anymore. So why would anyone else trust you?
Так, подожди, блядь, ну ладно, допустим. А если выбрать вариант его зарезать?
I told you all.
Что он то же самое будет, типа?
The sup-
Да он, блядь, нахуй умом поехал, вообще конченый, блядь, дегенерат.
Father,
Хотя мы же здесь отыгрываем так, как будто он злой, ему на все похуй.
like
Поэтому, в принципе.
you. You. Where should you? Who is what you? Tell the you failed God. Your time has come. Utaloks are rising. Doom is upon us.
You can't trust your own brain anymore. So why would
Блядь,
anyone
какой-то
else
бред,
trust
если честно. Он выбирает, от меня это не зависит, блядь. Но я все-таки выберу, я снова вернусь, я снова загружу и выберу вариант, типа, его спасти.
The Sabor. A ritual knife. It could be useful. Father Henry? Nikolai, is that you? Where's Victor?
Да, это я.
Who? How? I'm.
Ох, в 25-й раз уже это
You
все
said you'd
скипаем.
Where?
Ты, да, давай, говори мне, где он, сучий пидорас.
I'm. But cold and stiff. Utalok.
You can't trust your own brain anymore, so why would anyone else trust you?
I told you all I know.
No. The truth is... You chased Victoria and Bogdan because they were accomplices of Nermin. She pushed Bogdan because she didn't want him to tell his secrets to Hatu.
Да, блядь, не толкала она никого, еблан, ты тупой, ну сука, ну как можно быть таким дебилом,
Keeping
нахуй?
your mouth shut now. Brain malfunctioning again? You feeble-minded thing. She never told me about the letter. She lied and lured me into this cursed town. She had her baby killed on purpose. A baby I never knew about.
Блядь, да с чего ты взял, что она его убила-то, господи ты, блядь. Ой, блядь, почему я за такого дегенерата играю, а?
They both deserved this fate. Victoria is dead.
Maybe you can still save her.
She is dead to me.
I'm sorry.
If anything, I could still find my father, or at least the truth about what happened to him.
We should go now.
Bogdan was a custodian in the castle, the place where I was supposed to meet my father. And I found the asylum's ground plan inside the mausoleum.
We should leave now. We've been here for far too long.
Where's the other brother?
Timur? I don't know.
There must be a connection between the Long brothers and my father.
Блять, я еще туда между лестниц не сходил.
That area marked with an X could reveal everything to me.
Are you all right, father?
Lead the way out of here.
Блять, я не сходил туда между лестницами в проход. Ну, вон Виктория. Живая?
You said God has given up hope for this town. And perhaps you're right.
I know I am, Detective.
I won't give up, Father. I meant it when I said I want to make things right. I'm going now to that accursed house. Maybe you should join me.
Че это?
That came from within the church, right?
It did. We should...
Чё, блядь?
Dear God.
What happened here?
This is nothing. Go take a look in the orphanage.
Why? What's going on?
Чё, блядь, происходит? А, ну...
Eyes gouged out, skull opened, brain missing, face skinned off.
Ну, разрезал его уже он потом.
Into the heart.
Заколол-то
Father
его
Henry,
Николай.
slain by his most hated of enemies. May he rest in peace now. Nikolai?
Look at Henry and go into the orphanage. Talk after.
А с ней он может поговорить?
Sister?
Нет, не может. С этим тоже не поговорить. Так, здесь что?
Blood and flesh depict hate and pure wickedness.
Чё, блядь, здесь случилось, нахуй?
Mankind. I still hope to wake up at any moment now and look back on this journey solely as a nightmare. Splashes, traces of hands and fingers, all over the wall.
Блядь, какой-то вообще пиздец.
Pieces of skin, organs and hair. This is a
Тут же
nightmare.
только вроде один ребенок был, нет? Откуда здесь столько крови? Подняться все равно нельзя.
It's hard to see anything outside with so much.
Так, ну допустим, я осмотрел все здесь, и что дальше?
Nikolai?
И чё? Игра, блядь, зависла? А, что за бред?
Words cannot describe the horror in the orphanage. Who did that?
Saborans knew Henry was not here.
They slaughtered the poor children.
I believe so.
Так, блядь, нахуй их убивают? Они ж потом больше людей-то здесь не останется.
Girl or boy wandering around in the courtyard.
That doesn't make sense. Why would they kill them?
Doesn't make sense to me either.
Henry was killed here, too?
No, he followed me onto the mountain where the Saborans caught him.
Почему его не
It
убили?
was too late.
Да.
You see his body? I could do nothing.
I understand. You did good taking him back. He deserves a proper burial. Did you find anything on the mountain? Victoria, maybe?
Only the Saborans and Henry. I searched the whole mine and tried to find any clues or some other entrance, but nothing. No traces of her or Nerman. I was wrong, my brother. My baby is dead, and there's nothing I can do about it. But Victoria, I must at least say Victoria. I know.
Там же не было ребенка, там были
She's
кишки
still
у
alive
Генри,
somewhere
нет?
out there.
The letter you gave me.
I didn't want to break the promise given to Victoria. She said when the right time comes. And then we woke up. She went missing and I kept waiting. And so the right time never came. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Where were you?
I found him in the castle.
Because of the letter. Was the man in the yellow mask your father?
Возможно. А.
Bogdan Lang.
What?
Bogdan, one of the Lang brothers. He's the man that jumped from the castle's roof.
You said jumped, not pushed?
I saw it. He jumped when confronted by Hatur. Victoria wasn't there.
I knew it. You hear that, Benedict? This changes everything.
Nothing has changed for me. Nothing until we have solid proof and the whole truth. I'm going to that dreadful island.
And I'm going with you.
Блядь, не хочу я с
Why would
тобой,
you
я
want
хочу
that?
один идти.
What changed?
That ground plan you have could be our last hope to find and save Victoria.
Again with her,
No, listen to me. Henry mentioned a man named Yakov Pranger.
the former priest of this church.
And former warden of the asylum.
That man allegedly wanted to kill, obliterate the spirit of Jadwiga Mazrak, and
Do not mention that witch's name ever again within these walls.
Ну, блядь, помолчите, а
to do that,
8
he needed to find a place inside the mountain where he believed he would find Nairman and the book. The spot marked X could be our last hope. The priest could be there.
Maybe we'll only find Timur, Bogdan's brother.
Даже если, даже его найти
Pranger
лучше, чем ничего.
disappeared. We were never able to find him. Chief closed the case, believing it to be related to the Saborans, as usual. But I still remember, there were some people who swore to have seen him go the Via Dolorosa way.
Maybe it was a Saboran-related case after all. The asylum is in their hands now. The only problem is, we can't possibly get to that island. I came back here to seek help from Henry. I had a feeling he might have an idea how, but he didn't want to share it with me at the time.
You should be deported. Miserable human beings. All you brought here was pain and death. Look at my poor Henry. And the children.
А я-то, блядь, при
Oh
чем?
my
Их бы и так
God.
убили всех.
Dear God.
I'm sorry, sister. We never wanted...
She's right. There is a way to get onto the island.
How? Henry said it's impenetrable.
Not if you get deported.
What?
I could take you in under the guise of a fictitious denunciation. You will be deported.
That's insane. There must be another way.
There isn't.
What happens next, after you denounce us?
We will hand you over to the watchman of the asylum, chained. It won't be a pleasure ride, that's for sure. Some people die before even getting there, at the Via Dolorosa.
Ну
You
нахуй
get
такие.
whipped for your sins, and not everyone is able to confess them.
Но то и в нас не самым
And I have
тяжком
nothing to worry
обвинили все.
about, at least until we get onto the island.
Whatever happens after is in God's hands.
How fast can you do that?
Right away? I don't think you have the time to think about it.
I say we do it immediately.
I agree. But we can't leave Henry's
Блять, я
poor body
хотел
like
еще
this.
поисследовать чудо. Как
We
эту
should do
землянку,
something
блядь,
about
внизу открыть-то, ёб твою мать?
You leave him alone. I'll take care of him.
Sister, I hope you find the strength to get through these dark times. I'll pray for you and Henry's soul.
Go away and don't come back ever again.
Ready to go?
God help us.
Ah, dear God,
Пиздец уже.
your sins. Forgive me, for I have sinned. I had abandoned you.
Inmate Nikolai, you are not telling the whole truth.
You want salvation from the stake. Tell me where the Book of Sekvra is, and I'll grant you absolution. To each I give a
Что это такое?
final chance.
А вдруг он и есть Нермин, блядь?
Witchcraft and devil worship are your sins. Confess.
Реально, кстати. Будет
Where
прикольный
is
поворот.
the book? Human flesh and blood is what you crave. Do you want absolution? Denial of the divine Catholic faith has you tied to that stake. Say it. Confess. Or be burned alive.
Сомневаюсь, что их бы не сожгли.
Your heart is as black as your craft, necromancer. Speak up, or die in eternal flame. You have all chosen the devil. So be it. Death is only the beginning of your torment. Remember the name! Malleus Maleficarum!
Почему он кого-то сжигает? Он и есть этот главный, да? Или что? Что происходит?
You heard about me. I am Ulrich de Inani, prosecutor of the Valais Tribunal.
Это инквизитор,
No.
что ли?
You've never heard of Malleus Maleficarum? Look me in the eyes, witch.
Чего ты там шипишь, блядь?
Your disciples are no more. I've cast them into ash and dirt. Indeed, your kin. What a day. I made God proud of me.
У него даже губы не шевелятся.
Tell me where to find more of your kind.
Everywhere.
We razed entire towns, whole villages, lonely houses on hilltops, and when we thought there were no more, we found yet another cult. And another one. And another one. You spread like rats. There must be a hole from which the Mazrak slither from. I need to know.
Kin is here. Kin is everywhere. Kazak is everywhere.
Ну да, манускрипт где, падла?
Where's the manuscript? The Sekvra book.
Never will I tell you.
Then you choose the same fate as your kin. Where is it?
Ну что, если бы она сказала, он бы ее типа не убил, не
Copies
сжег
have
бы. Мне
already
кажется,
been
нет.
found. What makes you think we won't find the original? Save us the effort and avoid a painful death. Coming down here in your filthy cell. I didn't expect anything. No sane person would tell me the answers I seek. But I had to see you helpless, chained like the lowlife you are. Any time now, you'll be taken upstairs by the guards. Your soul, body, and religion will be obliterated for eternity. May God be merciless upon you.
Curse you, Ulrich, and your bloodline for eternity! Curse and
Что это было, я нихуя не понял. Ему это приснилось? Пока его в лечебницу везли?
Benedict, wake up. We need to hurry up. Come on, not again.
Ебать, где
I
они?
have to get him off that cross.
Ебать, тут тоже куча
It's a
мертвых.
composite of recently dead bodies, amputated limbs, and crushed skulls. Ugh, the stench is unbearable. Everything on this pile is in its last stages of decay.
Здесь в чем?
The cross to which I was tied. The watchman did a sloppy job of crucifying me. Badly disfigured bodies. Young, old, the elderly. It doesn't matter to the asylum.
Это разные какие-то тела.
Minced flesh and bones.
Ну, может там что-нибудь найдет, как его снять. Просто урони его. В
He
чем
has
проблема?
no eyes, and a good part of his flesh was eaten. Left here as food. If nothing is blocking the mechanism above, I might be able to pull the chain, and by doing so, the other side would climb up. I just need to find a way to pull it down first. It's out of reach at the moment.
Они мертвые уже? Вот эти женщины и мужчины.
She's been dead for some time. Her head was shaved, and her breasts amputated.
Пиздец, блядь. Здесь какие-то вообще уёбки работают.
It's full of blood, skin, and flesh. No way.
Ну да.
Benedict! Alright, it's time.
Подожди, толкнуться все силы. Вдруг он, блядь, упадет и разобьется нахуй.
This is not the boat used to transfer us to the island. This one is much smaller and doesn't have chains. Once we got in, the watchman whistled, and someone from above lowered it into the water. It's impossible to get out unless the steel thing is out of the way. murky.
Ну давай со всей силы. Ебани чё.
You are not yet to be crucified.
Ulrich, Jadwiga.
Ну дай ему приснилось.
Nightmares again?
I torched heretics and was cursed by a witch in chains. It was horrible because... It was horrible because I know there's some truth to the curse. Father made sure I would remember it. Where am I?
Consider yourself blessed. You fainted after the first whip on that boat.
Now that you mention it, I'm starting to feel the lacerations.
Hold tight. I have to untie you.
Nikolai, what are you waiting for?
Quiet. He'll hear us.
Кто?
Now go on. Get up. We have to hurry.
Кто услышит-то, я не понимаю.
Where are we?
Хуй знает.
Looks like a mass graveyard to me.
Wait a minute.
А эту книгу вашу спиздили?
My Bible. Everything.
Yes. They took everything we had on us.
We have to get my Bible back, Nikolai.
And we will. Calm down. Let's concentrate now on finding that priest.
If I remember correctly, the graveyard should be directly below the section marked with the X.
Indeed. We have to get up there.
How?
That chain and plate could be of help. Careful how you move. I don't know where the watchman is. After leaving us on the cross, he receded into the dark.
Let's hurry up then.
It's full of... I just need to find...
Ну попроси его, блядь, в чем проблема?
It's full of...
А что делать тогда?
This is not the...
Что за поддон-то там, я не понимаю.
Badly disfigured. There it is. Seems like a long enough leg bone.
Блять, я осматривал там все. И вообще еще сюда не нажимал.
It worked.
Oh, good. The mechanism isn't blocked from above. Now all you have to do... sit inside the plate.
You sit in there. It's full of blood and flesh. I'll climb up
У
using
тебя
the
сил,
chain.
блять, не хватит.
We have no time for this, Benedict. Hop in. I'll pull you up. You're too weak for anything else.
It's all because of my back.
Так надо, блять, ходить ровно, а не согнувшись, скрючившись, блять, на 90 градусов.
Whenever you're ready.
Once inside, find a mechanism, or anything that could take me up with the same thing.
Что внутри? Не внутри, а наверху. Вы сами внутри, нет?
Now wait. I'll find a way to lift the plate up. I think.
Опа. Это кто?
Hey, little man. Want me to get that friend of yours up here?
В чем писали Марка?
I wouldn't advise it.
Мы же его не
He's
знаем.
not my friend, but I need him here. So, sure, yes. But how would you do it?
They don't know about my little secret. I'm Marco. Wait here.
Окей.
How did you do it?
I did it! I did it!
Вот и все. Сначала все
It looks
осмотрим.
different from the rest of the doors here.
I wouldn't touch that door.
Why?
It's the gate the caped man takes to get here. You want pain? Go ahead.
Давайте сохранимся и дернем.
No. No.
Понятно, засал.
It's our only way out of here. No luck. The complete absence of light makes it impossible to see who is inside. It's locked.
Always locked.
Все закрыто, да? Мы
My
прям в
door
самой
is
жопе.
closed.
Ну ладно, давай с ним повазарим.
New inmates, the two of you?
I hope not. How did you pull the chain up?
My little secret. Don't tell anyone. Promise.
We
Okay.
promise.
I made a hole in the wall. I dug and I dug until breaking through to the warden's room, inside his cabinet. Now I can do everything. Open doors, close doors, pull chain, go
Не
out,
можешь
go
сюда
back.
просто съебаться. И как он это не заметил,
So
блядь, что
why
у
don't
него
you
в шкафу
escape
дыра?
then?
No. I gotta make a new hole in the floor, and only then escape. God rewards only persistence and hard work. I hate people who don't work. I hate them.
Марка. Пола?
You ever talk to the gravekeeper?
Never even saw him. He's always down in the hole. My people say he was killed, but I don't know. I don't know.
Your people?
Cellmates.
Ты главный, что
Only
ли?
two come to visit us. The caped man and the food man.
Food man brings you food, I guess.
Yummy. Delicious food
А он
from
их
the
человечной
hole.
кормит.
This is insane.
Понятно.
You eat or die. You can't choose. Time passes, and you get used to it.
The caped man.
He inflicts the pain. Cruel, evil, strong. I hate him. When the time comes, he is the last one you'll see in life. Not me. I will get out of here. Go see my Boyana, and then I can die.
Ой,
She
Анна.
will be the last one I
Как будто
see.
бы музыкальный инструмент какой-то. Ладно.
Do you know who Yakov Prenger is?
How could I not? Former priest, yes.
Have you ever seen him in the asylum?
Only caped man and food man. No one else. Not even my cellmates.
In what part of the asylum are we now?
Secret section. Only very special inmates are held here. I'm very special, I think.
So there are two more special inmates here?
The one next to me died yesterday. No, it was today. Was it today? Hours before, I think. When a caped man was in there, the man couldn't stop saying his name. I believe it was Gregor, was it?
Смотритель?
Gregor.
Блять, на кладбище?
Caped man shut his mouth. No sound came out of his cell afterwards. Thank God. There is a man behind the last door, but I don't know. He may be dead. Caped man didn't go in there today.
А, это, блядь, те, на кого я написал заяву, что ли? Пиздец.
You said you can open doors. Could you open the door of the cell the cave
Жестко,
man visited
жестко.
last?
Wait here. The watchman took your stuff from you, didn't he?
He did?
Good, good. Wait.
Бля, какой полезный мужик, какое полезное знакомство.
Take your stuff back, little man.
Вообще, только встретились, всем помог
We
уже, сделал
really
все.
appreciate this.
You gave me my Bible back. God bless you.
I'm not sure it's everything, but it's something. Just go now.
Can you open the warden's room from there? I want to take a look.
No key, not possible. You need the key to open the door. I can't do it.
Can we go through the hole in your cell? Can you let us in?
Little man, my cell is my cell.
Excuse me.
Yes, yes.
Может быть, этот ключ нужен?
This feels...
Ладно, пойдем сюда.
There's a man on the floor.
Get inside.
Мужик какой-то. Дыра. Чтоб посрать.
It's a bottomless pit used to discard feces, or what remains of the inmates
Ну
once
да.
their souls leave this cruel world. A simple bucket for a gruesome purpose.
Еще для чего, как ты думаешь, блядь? Немного вариантов.
We are too late. This man is dead.
He has no intestines.
Because of the rats who ate them while being trapped under that bucket. Let's leave him...
How did you get out?
О, живой, блядь.
What?
You finally found a way out.
I think I recognize you. Is
Это батя
that
его?
really... Oh my god, it is you. I've hoped so much to find you here with all my heart, but wouldn't dare believe.
This is your father? Your real father, Joseph?
You left your sister alone down there. That which could find
Какая ведьма?
What? Where? Where is Victoria?
Easy, father. Calm down now.
your mother, the Bible, what I did. It's all my fault. I kept you locked in that basement for too long. I'm so sorry, son.
Don't think about anything. Try to calm down now.
Как он еще жив до сих
He's
пор?
losing it.
I kept you. Please. Water. Water.
Quickly, try to find some water. I'll stay here with him.
I'll try. You do your best to make him talk before it's too late. You hear me?
Так, как мне тут воду за него найти? Еще надо.
It's the...
Так, ну давай попробуем найти.
Little man's friend, what can I do for you?
Do you have some water in the cell?
I drank all I had. Why?
Death wish from your cellmate.
So, he's still alive. Unexpected. Remarkable. Water is given only once a week. It's hard to stay alive without
Раз в
it.
неделю,
It's
блядь, вы
hard.
они совсем охуели.
I had to create an automated circle of renewal. That is, whenever I take a leak, I do not use the hole for feces, no. I do it in a small bowl that I hide inside the hole. They must not find it, or else I'm dead. I want to help the poor man with his death wish. Take my urine.
Can I borrow your bowl?
No, my bowl is my bowl. You have to get one for yourself.
All right. I need to get that bucket from the cell.
Ну, нечеловеческие условия это как бы очень мягкое слово для всего пиздеца, который здесь
It's the
происходит.
bucket the torturer used to keep the rats on Yosef's abdomen. Hygiene is not a priority at the moment. Just the
Ну
water.
какая гигиена?
I'm
У него
taking
там
it.
уже, мне кажется, в ране все, что возможно только.
That's not a good idea.
В смысле?
I think I'd rather go down into the graveyard and take the water from the lake.
Ну да.
As you wish. I just wanted to offer a faster, safer alternative. Want me to take you down with the plate now?
Да.
Take me down with the plate.
Step on it then. Just yell when you want to come back. But beware of the watchman.
Я не хочу мужику давать, блять, мочу. Хоть и из ведра, где там кровь и всякая хуйня, но... Чего, блядь? Но я не хочу этого делать. Вода в озере-то всяко чище. Я думаю.
I have more than enough water for the old man's dying throat. Marco! Marco! I'm ready! Pull me up! Get me up! Now!
Опа.
When I put someone on the cross, he's to stay there until God says otherwise.
God talked to me and said otherwise.
Where's your brother?
Ёбни его нахуй.
In the purgatory, isn't he? I'll find him.
I'm not chained anymore. You don't scare me.
Why do you think they keep me here in the dark?
Marco!
I've never seen God. I only hear his voice through the hole. You have to look at this experience as an opportunity to repent, to start walking in the light of God. You are blessed to be here.
Что за бред, блядь, ты его убить не мог? Блядь, у него уже есть нож. Подожди. То есть мне как-то можно все-таки спастись? Вопрос как? Я не мог там ничего выбрать.
I have more than enough water for the old man's dying throat.
Так. Тяни меня давай.
Marco, I'm ready. Pull me up. Get me up now.
When I put someone on the cross, he's to stay there until God says otherwise.
I'm
Но я
not
не могу
chained
выбрать
anymore.
инвентарь.
You don't scare me.
Why do you think they keep me here in the dark?
Margot!
I've never seen God. I only hear his voice through the hole.
А я все, я типа не могу отсюда никак уйти?
God talked to me and said otherwise.
Where's your brother? Up in the purgatory, isn't he? I'll find him. You have to look at this experience as an opportunity to repent. You are blessed.
То есть отсюда никак не съебаться, да? У него же есть ритуальный нож, он его не мог там зарезать как-то или что? Какой-то бред.
I have... Marco!
А здесь, может, что-то надо делать, нет?
Consider yourself blessed this time.
В смысле? А что-то будет, если я несколько раз подергаю?
Stop doing that. I've warned you.
Чё это, блядь, происходит? Дайте человеку с едой сожрать вас. В смысле? Он меня реально сожрет сейчас? Да, еще одна концовка. Блять, их прям миллиард здесь. Ну ладно, пускай он насыт ведро.
Excellent. Prepare the bucket for the transfer.
Но другого варианта нет. Я хотел ему налить воду. У меня не
God
получилось.
bless that man for a peaceful rest.
Thank you for doing this.
На.
I've managed to get him something to drink.
No. Father doesn't need it anymore.
I'm sorry. Have you asked him
True faith is having faith in others, Benedict. All I ever did, I did for the family, Benedict.
Listen to me. Did he tell you anything about Victoria?
Look closely enough and you will find God in people, Benedict.
How did he end up in the asylum?
Have faith in people and you will find God, Benedict.
Понятно.
Have you asked him about that priest, Yakov?
No,
He could be in some other cell, still alive.
he's not.
Почему?
For God's sake, would you snap out of this self-pitying state and start answering my questions? You'll have us both killed. Listen to me.
Seeing God in people. What did he mean by that?
Did he tell you anything meaningful? Anything at all?
Father said a lot of things, but they all sound like nonsense.
Ну, это
Mumblings of
по-любому
a
какая-нибудь
dying
загадка
man
в
in
его
agony.
словах. Он что-то имел в виду
Anything
по-любому.
about Victoria? About Yakov? We must find that man.
Yakov lies dead in front of us, Nikolai. Yakov was my father. He changed his name after
Да?
arriving in this town.
Your father was Yakov Prenger?
He lied about having been sent by the Vatican. I need time to absorb and
Нихуя, блядь,
process all the things
повороты.
he said. Help me with his body. I can't leave it here. He will be eaten by rats or tossed in the piles below.
А куда вы его утащите-то? Отсюда же вообще невозможно
It's
утащить.
impossible. You know that.
But
You must leave him here, Benedict.
I finally found him only to lose him again. This time forever.
Say a prayer, and then let's get out of here as quickly as possible before someone arrives. I'll follow you.
Rest in peace, Father.
Ready to go?
А куда идти-то? Все закрыто нахуй. А, из-за него играть, да? Ну, пойдем. Может быть, вот этот, блядь, ключ отсюда, нет?
The warden's room. The warden.
Это я понял. Серьезно?
Yes, but I didn't know it was his. Just don't get
Охуеть.
caught.
Блядь, он говорил от гостиницы нахуй. А как тогда эту землянку открыть-то, блядь? Комната коменданта, ну допустим. Так, давай документы. Шкаф потом, там по-любому что-то лежит.
There's a lot of information in these documents. They appear to be some sort of official medical archive or something. Josip was brought to us this morning. He was a devoted Catholic. Never hurt a fly, never yelled at
Josip.
anyone. Perfect for our cause. Almost perfect. I laid him on the ground, tying him up in the process, and ripped out his tongue and vocal cords. As such, he was ready to be transported. The couple who took him were nice. We chanted together, sacrificed the man, and split between us his remains. He is now a slave of Kasag in the kingdom of Ahrizat. He is now perfect. A nameless woman came in. She was too young and too healthy to be sacrificed. Pray as this is rare and precious. In the upcoming decades, she will be put to good use. Fresh meat and blood will be coming out of her womb, replenishing our needs and strengthening the moon. An elderly man and woman. They were too old to be transported back to land. I took care of them. I was surprised by how much pain they could endure. Dissecting them alive was a pleasure, as I learned more about these people. Their veins had diluted blood, and their brains were mushy.
Ну, хорошо,
Was
что мы
it
его
because they
убили.
were Catholic,
Правда,
or
слишком
due to
быстро,
old
и он не
age?
почувствовал
Before I
боль.
could break their spirits, their hearts stopped. I tried attaching their bowels together as one. I was curious if this would work. Their agony is like music to our ears. The watchman then took them away. It was time well spent. For the love of God, no. I've had enough of these monstrosities.
Зверство коменданта, да, он ебанутый.
This could be Khatur's diary. No words, only dates with numbers next to them. The numbers could represent executed or banished persons on these dates. As an outsider, I can only guess and pray for their souls. Some medical manuals in Latin. They all appear to be related to the anatomy of human bodies.
Что снаружи там?
When a man looks through the window of faith with the eyes of God, to him, everything is beautiful, and everyone is the same. From up here, I can see a big part of the lake. And in the far distance, against the menacing Udav mountain, the dormant town of Sveti Kotar. It's locked.
Ты заебал.
It's not. I have no. It's not. This feels. That's a strange.
А что тогда делать-то? Я здесь все осмотрел. Как мне уйти-то отсюда?
Can you move us down now?
God bless that man for a peaceful rest. He has suffered for far too long, far too long.
He surely did. Maybe I should take his body after all. I can't leave it here.
You can't. You can't do that, little man. You would get caught, and then you would share his same fate. You must leave. Once you hear the chain, jump onto the plate. I'll open the cage of the lake too. Just beware of the watchman. He's always lurking.
What about you? Are you sure you don't want to come
Так
with
он не
us?
может же. Кто будет
I want to
вступить?
use my own hole, not the one everyone else uses. My hole is my hole.
Good luck, Marco.
God bless you. And I've almost forgot. The bucket with your drink. I'm leaving it here on the wall.
Thank you.
Все, давай поплыли отсюда нахуй быстрее.
I don't think I can leave his body in this place.
No, brother. We
Потом
must leave,
приедешь, заберешь.
and you must let him
Я
go.
думал, тут какая-то, ну, лечебница
Yosef
будет,
died
а не вот эта
years
вот
ago.
камера одна, блядь.
This person is not your father.
I wouldn't be standing here if that was the truth, but now I understand why he chose this town. Why he chose to leave his family. You're right. It's my time to leave him. Come. I know where we must go.
Куда? Надо к этой женщине сходить, сказать, мы нашли там твоего этого.
Tell me what happened in that cell. Did he say anything that made sense?
I don't know. He was losing himself. Blamed me for...
Benedict, we left the island and I kept quiet. It's not much, but I gave you the time to grieve and think. Your father is dead. Gone. Thinking about him and pitying yourself now will only send your sister his way. We have to act. What did he say to you?
I was trying to say... He was blabbering, but some things made sense to me.
Например,
In
что?
a strange kind of way.
What do you mean?
Joseph kept mentioning the basement, about how did I manage to get out, and why did I leave Victoria there. He blamed me for leaving her alone.
What basement?
We spent all of our youth in the cold part of our house. In those dark times, we laughed together. We cried together. And we got beaten together. It's how we found God.
Would you leave the past behind already? And forget about God for a moment. Wake up! We need to find her.
The past could be the key to find Victoria.
How?
I'm not sure yet. Father insisted that he must do the things he already did.
More specifically?
Pass the family's Bible to his next of kin. The last male child of the Dohnani family. Me. Then he said he needs to go to Sveti Kotar to save his bloodline from the curse of Jadwiga Mazrak.
Nonsense. Did he say anything about Victoria?
It's all so strange and frightening. I dreamed... Jadwiga was in my dream, and I was Ulrich de Inani.
Who's Ulrich?
Our ancestor.
All right. You should let him stay dead and focus on the present. And Victoria, before leaving the island, you said you knew where to go. Nothing you say now has meaning. We hit a dead end. We went onto that island, and I was whipped, tortured, and had to confess. For what?
That is not the truth. Listen. If we find that basement, we might be able to save Victoria.
Так это был в
and put
другом
an
городе,
end to my
наверное, нет,
bloodline's
блядь?
curse.
So, you swallowed everything that came out of your father's mouth.
There were times I've asked myself if the curse was just a sham to keep us obedient, but the curse exists. I'm now more certain than ever before.
Are you sure because of the dream you had, or because your father told you so? Both are absurd notions.
Второй вариант,
Because of
конечно,
everything we've been through since arriving in
более
Sveti Kotar.
важный.
It all makes sense now.
How, exactly? Explain it to me. Push away this cloud of mist around my thoughts.
I need help to do that. We have to find that basement he kept mentioning.
You mean go back to your childhood home in Gior?
Вот-вот, я об этом же.
We have to go back to where it all started yesterday.
Back to that damned house. Why would you want to do that?
Not the house. We have to visit the neighbor, the old woman, Vera Karzam.
Why?
Father kept repeating that she's my mother. He left his family, but he didn't forget my mother's name. I quote, "Your mother Vera, she's an angel. Only she can save your sister from the basement. Mother can help you save her and put an end to our bloodline's curse. Kill the witch, destroy Sekvra."
So this was your plan.
Do you have any better leads? Ideas? Anything?
If that is the truth, and that elderly woman... Wait, you think she's keeping Victoria in her basement? You think she's the witch?
I doubt it. I didn't sense anything evil in that woman. But the way my father...
It actually makes sense. She might be the source of evil, not Nadman. Right under our noses the whole time.
Кстати, да, это прям такой
We
поворот был бы
searched for
пиздатый.
Victoria all over this accursed valley, only to find her where it all started.
I don't think we'll find her. I think my father gave us something, but don't expect a miracle. Victoria is no longer. I have to do some things before we talk to the old woman.
Whatever it is, make it quick. Every second is vital.
Давай, короче. А, туда можно зайти? Нихуя себе.
It's the door of an empty house. The old man is dead.
Это понятно, а чё, типа его нельзя обыскать? А зачем тогда эту дверь показывают? Раньше я не было.
Old fool. Laying...
Так.
Stop wasting time on this smelly cadet.
Молчи нахуй. Так, я хочу поговорить со всеми, зайти ко всем сначала. Но я так понимаю, нет смысла идти в этот дом. Я его не смогу открыть ничем. У меня нет ничего, чем я мог бы его открыть. Так, я на всех писал допрос. Ну-ка посмотрим. Они должны
No
исчезнуть,
need in trying
наверное.
to get inside. There's a proof of faith notice on the door.
What does it say?
With the power given from God, the town of Sveti Kotar confiscates all properties of Daborgorsky and condemns him to punishment
Жалко
for an
мужика, на самом деле.
indefinite amount of time in the Marov Asylum.
Well, he will experience.
Но он так-то мощный мужик, он должен
but
разъебать
certainly
всех.
not in the name of God.
Да, вор депортирован. Депортирован, значит, его увезли куда-то.
It's close.
Так, а сюда, кстати, можно зайти? Нет в итоге? Закрыто было, может, теперь открыто?
Nothing to do in there.
Так, ну пойдем сходим в полицейский участок. Короче, сейчас везде все осмотрим. Что-то изменилось, может быть. Блять, тоже закрыто.
It's locked.
Что за бред, заебали. Так, если там дом этого патологоанатома, то он должен быть сейчас тоже опечатан, и должно быть написано, что типа его послали нахуй. Но вроде ничего такого нет.
I'm not going.
Да, значит его не послали никуда. Так, ну сюда нет смысла, наверное, спускаться, да? Или может там что-то поменялось? Нет, ничего не поменялось. Так, тогда снова попробуем сейчас в замок сходить. Потому что я же там не обследовал одну какую-то комнату. Я сразу пошел на второй этаж, а на первом этаже не осмотрел. Можно, интересно, снова в замок зайти или нет? Мне почему-то кажется, что нельзя уже будет. Но я очень надеюсь, что можно. Вдруг там что-то важное было, блядь, для сюжета или там, ну, еще что-нибудь. Почему нет? Блядь, закрыто, сука.
It's locked.
А на Николая я не могу переключиться, да? Да, даже с ним поговорить. Ну ладно, ну давай тогда сейчас гоняем. В церковь посмотрим, что там, к пророку сходим, на кладбище. Может, Грегор там, старушка его открыта, там что-то есть важное. И все, потом пойдем к Вере, к этой женщине, старушке. Так, ну давай сюда сначала. Есть смысл вообще сюда идти и говорить с ним, нет? Может, на него тоже надо было донос написать? Можно, блядь... А кто, интересно, их потом всех увозит? Может, на них самих надо донос написать, блядь?
Nikolai, Nikolai.
I gave you so much, and in return got nothing but death in that mine.
Remember, the truth is always painful. Sometimes even horrible.
Он как бы наш типа союзник. Или нет, он не союзник, он не враг.
Looking at you, I couldn't agree more. Worm.
Prophet?
Так. Здесь ничего нет. Ладно. Я, может быть, перед следующей серией посмотрю, погуглю, на каком этапе игры можно попасть в ту хижину в лесу, блядь. Может быть, я либо проебал уже шанс, либо еще даже не дошел. Указ вот.
It's a proof of faith notice.
What does
Да-да.
it say?
With the power given from God, the town of Sveti Kotar condemns Gregor Castagne to torture and death within the walls of the Marov Asylum.
Склеп, он открыт? А, нет, не открыт. Там дверь. Но я же еще писал донос на этого, на... ебаного дантиста, сука, где он? Так, вот, кстати, вот дверь можно? Заходи давай быстрей.
It's locked. They've moved Henry's body. He was right about the asylum, about the subordinates, about everything.
God rest his soul.
There's a time and place.
Так, сюда можно в итоге зайти? Нет? Или уже все? Ага, закрыто, не пускают нас больше.
It's locked.
Thank God.
Да, это все, конечно, пиздец, вот еще. Так, ну получается все. Вроде все осмотрели, значит, сейчас идем к Вере. Книжный магазин там не работает. Ну, хотя... А, кстати, можно зайти в эту... В канализацию еще. Посмотреть, что там. Он же тогда один не смог открыть ее. Бенедик. Какой странный Бенедик. Дек. Да, Дек сложно говорить. Бенедик полегче. Крышка вот. Может, они вдвоем смогут открыть, нет? Так, вот проход потом.
No way I'm going to lift this up.
I'll do it.
Давай, давай. А что им там делать, кстати, вдвоем? Ну, там трупы висели вдалеке, может, осмотреть можно, и там что-то будет. Тела.
Was it shame or fear? Whatever the cause, they committed an
Блядь, здесь везде
unforgivable
трупы,
sin.
да, одни? Бочка. А чё бочка? Чё мне эта бочка дает?
It's full of human skulls. Dear God, these people torched their own to get through cold nights.
Ну, блядь. Надо же как-то согреться.
The feet are... The tissue is falling apart. Severely gangrenous.
Ну, здесь ничего нет, короче, ладно. Идем. Ладно, идем. Так, ну все, идем сюда. А, блядь, здесь труп! Нихуя! Кабир. А, вот эта падла, тварь ебаная.
It's the pathologist. I wonder who did this to him.
Justice. It's nice to know not everyone gets deported to the island. Some are posthumously executed on sight.
Кабир, ну, наконец, хоть, блядь, что-то реально хорошее. Тварь. Так, ну все. Идем к Вере. Ебать, что? В смысле? Дом заколотили? Что за хуйня?
Who could have done this?
I don't know. We should stay away.
Someone went through a lot of pain to protect it from intruders.
It's almost as if the thorny plant is growing from the door itself.
Да-да, блядь, он как будто внутри уже растет. Что за хуйня?
You can't get inside through that window, so why barricade it? Unless
you want to keep out things that move above the ground.
there are small gaps between the planks, but I can't see anything
А
inside.
смысл
Absolute
посмотреть?
darkness.
Тут закрыто.
I see only twigs,
What is that yellow thing in there?
I see only twigs.
What is...
Что там?
I dare not. If I didn't... I have...
Там что-то можно как-то применить?
I should come...
Нет. Ну, короче, все, на этом закончим. В следующей серии пойдем к этой Вере узнавать, что там, как там. Может быть, в следующей серии уже будет последняя, а может быть и нет. Все, всем пока.